Yo, what up guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're gonna go over a new game that has just been announced on IGN, on platforms, whatever. And the game is called Silver Palace. And I didn't know about this game, or like I haven't seen any leaks or whatever. It wasn't announced until like today. And it is a Chinese game, a gacha game, if I remember correctly. And it looks very promising. I've seen the trailer already. I haven't seen the gameplay. Yeah, sure, you see this, but I haven't really looked at it. And also, by the way, Duet Night Abyss, really cool. Really looking forward to that game as well. I also looked at that trailer. Some noticeable things, just really quickly. This moment, tell me that ain't a gastrous ripoff.
If you wish to say...
It is the exact same thing. Like... I love it, man. No, but the game is very, very cool. But in this video, we're going to go over Silver Palace. We're going to look at the trailer, then also at the gameplay, because that's the most important part. Like, there are so many games that have a good trailer, but the gameplay sucks. Like, they put so much effort into the trailer, and then you see the gameplay, and you're like, oh my god, bruh. What the hell is this? But let's just jump right into it.
We have a big case on our hands. Dozens are dead, burned to ashes. You may be the best detective.
But Sylvania isn't the best city there is.
Yeah, so that's the first thing that like sparked my curiosity in a way, is that it's not your typical story. At least that's what I hope. I feel like they can do a very good job with the story. At least they have the blueprint in terms of the map, because look at this shit, by the way. This is probably one of the most beautiful maps I've seen in a long time. It is super packed. You don't see that much like bald spots or open space. Everything is packed with buildings. And it looks overall like, I feel like this looks very, very cool. And it is a detective game. So you're going to see further in the trailer that you do a lot of things that have to do with being a detective. But look at this environment, right?
Like liquid silver.
Doesn't it look beautiful? Like,
always changing.
it gives me, you know, English vibes,
What is
of course.
true might not always stay true.
I mean, it is based on England, right?
Seeing
You see the
evil
telephone
stalk the
cells.
city like a stubborn shadow.
Yeah, so this is actually pretty cool. So you have like a, you know, kind of like a eye or whatever, or something that you can scan people with. So sorry for my nose. 2 seconds. But yeah, you have like some kind of scanner where you scan people, and that scanner will tell you if they are a bad guy or disguised as a human or just a regular civilian. So this guy, red, means bad guy. So you shoot him, and then he turns into the bad guy. And that's the first part. By the way, the music, very cool. But that's the first thing that also sparked my curiosity, is I love myself a parry system in a game. Like, one of my favorite games of all time, of course, is Sekiro. And the parry system in that game is what made me fell in love with it, right? It is such a beautiful system, man. And I like any game that has a parry system just kind of has an edge for me. Ult looks pretty cool.
I need an assistant.
I'm Alf. I'm here for the interview.
This design, pretty decent, pretty
You
cool.
should become my knight in her stead.
Overall, the design of the characters, I mean, yeah. The design of the characters isn't that amazing so far for me.
You're not welcome in Sylvania.
Do not talk to the detective with that tone.
I do like the
what are you
eyes.
gonna do?
The eyes are pretty. But I feel like if they... Like, normally I don't really care about the story that much anymore, because I've seen so much slop story. But I feel like with a detective, the detective thing is like a really cool, you know, not really a genre, but I mean, you can, like, crime is a genre. So I hope they can actually make an interesting story that isn't just chase the bad guy, but the bad guy is also very smart, kind of like Death Note type L versus Light, those type of things. That would be very, very cool. But yeah.
Besides fire, there's another way to turn the skin black. You know what it is, but it's just too peculiar.
Overall, so far, the trailer looks pretty cool. Enemy design, pretty interesting, like a candle.
The clock strikes 12. This is the night.
Music so far, by the way, is also very, very fire.
Admit it! You don't have what it takes to be the bad guy.
This part, though, you can literally fly. That shit is insane. Like, sure, you can fly in other games as well. Like, of course, in WoWA you can fly. But it is very nice that this game has it as well, right? And hopefully, in every area. Hopefully. Don't know yet, but that would be very cool. And they can one-up WoWA in that sense, for example. But yeah, that it looks very cool. Like, kind of like you have a horse that you ride on, and then it turns into a Pegasus, which is very, very nice. Continue. Bro. That part, I really like. I like that they don't shy away from killing people. Not like, you know, I slash you. Oh no, you escape. Shit. No. This enemy literally gets his head snapped. Like, bam. That shit's what I like, man. I also would like if they, like, a gacha game also added blood and everything. But the target audience is a bit, you know, younger for a lot of gacha games. So I don't expect that. But it would be cool if we had one. Of course, you have, like, Limbus, who's kind of made for older, not really young people. But yeah, like some story like that would be very amazing, I think. Boss fights look pretty dope.
Something else to us.
But we're gonna go into the game. I'm really curious about the gameplay because I haven't seen it.
None of us could escape fate.
This scene, by the way.
Unless
I mean, that's pretty fucking fire. Holy shit, dude.
Author.
That's actually fire.
I'm no
So,
longer a detective.
Overall,
So
the
why are
trailer
you
looks
still
really good.
so excited.
Bro. This chick, by the way. Tell me this eye is not the eye of Sauron. If you watched Lord of the Rings, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it is the exact same. It looks fire. I want this character when I play this game. Holy shit. How much you want to bet this is the enemy? And, like, you can't get her? That would be so, like... I can't even imagine. I hope she's playable, but I don't think so. But we'll have to wait and see on the actual game. Unfortunately, there isn't a release date yet, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. But I am excited for the gameplay, because, like, that's what really matters, right? Like, the same for the GTA trailer. Sure, the trailer looks phenomenal. But before I see some actual gameplay, I'm not gonna hype it up too much. So let's go into the gameplay, which is quite long. Like 11 minutes of gameplay is quite a lot. Do I have the best resolution, by the way? I do not. Can I go into the highest resolution? Yes, please. Let's go. By the way, you have like teams of 4. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? Looks pretty cool. If there's some boring parts in there, I might cut it out. Overall, you're like in... You can see that you can actually, like in the top left, you can see that you can join or enter a lot of buildings. Which I think is very cool. If you only have a city where the outside is nice, sure. But if you can't enter buildings, what's the point, right? Bro, the outside... I don't know what it is with these trolleys, man, but the outside looks really cool. And they added also something that's more, you know... Chinese is such a beautiful language, by the way. But they also added some modern parts into it. So you have like a railway or a trolley that's underground, but also one that's up in the air. Which looks very cool. The designs, not really my style, to be honest. But the eyes are pretty, though. I don't like her design. Probably because she's a child, right? Holy fuck, Camellia, we are back. Holy shit, bruh. Damn. Male characters, let's go. I mean, his character design is pretty bland, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the back bling goes hard. It's kind of like a beating heart. She's probably a doctor, I think. She has the attire. Which looks very cool. Bro, my nose, bro. I have some kind of... something in my nose. I don't know what it is. Okay. Yeah, so we already saw this. Okay, so you have different types. So your horse... you can upgrade your horse as well. That's pretty awesome. Hey... hey, yo! Bro, you can fucking drift? Bro, blue fire. Red fire. Bam! Mario Kart type shit, bro. Okay, that is actually fire. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that, I think. Yeah, that's the system we already saw. So this one is green, aka it's a good civilian. And this is what we saw in the trailer, where it is a bad guy, right? I mean, we already saw some gameplay. This is like the gameplay we saw in the trailer, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Although you didn't see this much, I believe. Counter. Counter. Okay. Okay, so you also have crits, or like a critical move. When you have dealt enough toughness bar damage. God damn. Okay, so I believe if you press the crit move, you can't be targeted anymore. So you just jump to the target and you can't be targeted anymore. So far, the gameplay, it does have a lot of potential, I think. Yeah, I do. It does look very cool. Bro, these maps look also very big. Like, what's this on the right, by the way? Like, what's this? Kind of like, do you have this in Cyberpunk Edge Runners? I don't know, actually. I haven't played the game, but it looks something... it looks like something that would be in Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Honestly, pretty cool. Like, that's how you can get to... like, roofs without using your horse and flying, right? I guess that's the only way you get on roofs. Or maybe through a door, I don't know. What the hell she's gonna do with a cat? What the hell's the point of this? You can pick up a cat and put it back down. Insane, bro. Insane. No, that's pretty useless, to be honest, but I don't know. Yeah, this one also that we also saw in the trailer, like... no, it could have been also a glider, but it is actually flying, which is very cool. The horse looks also very dope, by the way. Like, this is so packed, bro. There's like so... leaves flying. Little detail. Very cool. But... it is like so packed with buildings and lamps and everything you can explore, right? I feel like they could do such cool chases in the story, for example, with this kind of map. And you know, you have to enter a lot of buildings. I feel like they could... This game has a lot of potential. But we're only gonna see if that potential gets... you know, if it gets reached, that potential, by the game actually coming out, testing it out, and seeing, you know, if the game has a future or not. Sure, the gameplay might look good, but only on release you will see if the game is good or not. Wait, what did they do? Did he buy a house? Did they buy a house or upgrade? I don't even know. It looked like something like buying. Looked pretty cool. The graphics also look pretty dope. Like, I can't say anything... I don't see anything particularly bad so far. God damn. God fuck. Oh, bro. If I'm playing this game, I want her. Holy fuck. I want her for 2 reasons. You can guess which one. You can guess which those two are. Which those are. Okay, that is pretty cool as well. You can slip through buildings. Can you sneak attack? Oh. Bro, Assassin's Creed type shit as well? Oh, they can do so... Oh. They can do such a good job. Oh! So you also have options to kill somebody. So you can either try to interrogate them, I think. You can give them a sedation. So they are like, they sleep. Or you can kill them, I believe. The counter looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I don't like... I mean, I'm personally not a big fan of AoE fights, personally. I like having to learn one enemy and actually learn that enemy and feel like you accomplished something. Because sometimes, like this parry, for example, it isn't really skill-based. He's just attacking somebody, another mob attacks him, and he's lucky that he, you know, attacked. Like, this is good parry. He actually meant for that. But if you just attack, like, take Jian, for example, in Wuba. Jian, you know, takes a bit of skill to counter, but not really. You can just, especially in his ult, right? Like, in his ult, you just swirl around, and you basically parry anything. And I don't like that personally. I like when you actually have to parry at the right time, and you actually meant to parry. That's what I personally like. But yeah, the parry system looks pretty cool. Kind of like Wuwa in a sense. Less like Sekiro. Because in Sekiro, you don't have those like circles that tell you when you should parry. No, you just like find out yourself. Which I also like, but yeah. Limbus Company train? No, I'm kidding. Okay, so this is the boss fight we saw. Hey, you suck, bro. Parry that shit. Okay, you have some kind of toughness bar, right? And I think, like, this toughness bar right here, I think if that's full, you can do the critical move. But we're gonna see in... Oh, we're not gonna see, I guess. I thought we were gonna see, but apparently not. Finishing move? But what kind of weapon does she have? Oh, oh yeah! Yeah. I like that. I like that parry. This is kind of like I know I'm comparing it a lot to Wuhan right now, but this is kind of like Inferno Rider, where in a sense you're on the he's on the bike, you have to kick him off, then you have a whole new HP bar, and after you kill that HP bar, he's dead. Little cutscene as well, nice. Cutscene looks okay. Nothing insane, to be honest. Especially not when when we just saw what Kuro cooked with the fleur-de-lis. But yeah, man, I feel like this game has a lot of potential. Like gameplay-wise, sure. But I feel like this game also has a lot of story potential, because I think the blueprint of crime, investigation, and you're trying to catch the bad guy, but he's too smart for you in a way. Like, I like that. I like those types of animes as well, like Death Note, for example. And yeah, man, I feel like this game has a lot of potential. And let me know what you guys think of this game, and if you're excited for it. Of course, we do see a lot of games that are open world. So how is this gonna, stand out compared to the rest? I feel like the map design is very, not diverse, but different from a lot of games. But of course, we also have games like Ananta coming up, so it's gonna compete with that as well. Hard competition, good game, at least from the trailer and from the gameplay. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys think of this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.